All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, all across the globe, welcome to another time with Dr. Larry Carnes. Elder Kevin Vaughan here with you on your midday transformational moment. Doc, always good to see you, sir. Optimum blessings to you, sir. How are you today?
I receive an optimal blessings to you.
Amen. I received the blessings too as well, Doc. Appreciate you guys for listening live. Those listening right now, appreciate you so much. And those listening later on, you guys have been amazing on the views. So that means people are sharing it out, Doc. The last one we did showed triple digits, guys. So thank you. Want to give you thank yous for that. You guys continue to share this out because you never know as we talk about the power of transformation with Dr. Carnes that will change your life, get people thinking. That's what we really want. We just want you to start thinking about the power of transformation and how it can really impact your life, guy. I am a testimony to that. And we ain't got time to tell you enough about that today because we're just excited about what Doc's going to share with us. But the power of transformation is real, folks. And those who are following us, or maybe for the first time, we've been talking about the power of transformation. It's something you're going to have to learn. It's a process. It's just also a wonderful spiritual journey that will transform your life if you let it. So we're excited about hearing what Doc has to say today. Hey, welcome to your midday, Doc. Again, thank you for your time today, sir. God bless you.
Optimal blessings and thank you. We want to begin by decreeing and declaring the greatest and most favorable degree of God's growth, increase, and reproduction, continuously operating, manifesting, and being demonstrated in every area of your lives, declaring everything lost, stolen, or forfeited is returned, nothing broken, nothing missing, and nothing lacking, but the total restoration of all that the Creator intended when He released you from His innermost being, the essence of His I amness from His Spirit, His womb, which is the matrix of God, the matrix of the Creator. We finalize that by letting you know that you are intentional. You must capture that and be impregnated with that and understand that you're not a mistake. It doesn't matter what your situation or circumstances are, what your situation or circumstances have been. You are not a mistake. Now, that doesn't mean that some of the things that have occurred in our lives were planned or predestined for our lives. The majority of the things that occur in our lives are based upon the decisions and choices that you and I have made. You must settle that. We make decisions to do or not to do, to be or not to be, to have or not to have. We make those decisions. We're dealing with the power of transformation. And I was thinking about something that I jotted down here a little earlier.
Yes, sir.
See if I can capture it the way that I have it jotted down. And I said that the power of transformation is development. The power of transformation is development. Very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Your development is an internal process that occurs over time.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would imply that transformation is an internal process that occurs over time. If you are willing to allow it to occur, willingness, you make the decision. We make the decision. Will I be transformed? Will I allow the spirit of my mind to be transformed? Will I do the things that are necessary to foster transformation in me, that transformation may become a reality through me? Now, when we say that, you must train your mind. Well, let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
During your developmental process of transformation, you're training your mind for extraordinary success. Yeah. During your developmental process for transformation,
Mm-hmm.
you train your mind for extraordinary success. It's quite interesting. You
Mm-hmm.
can train your mind to be successful in the right thing, and you can also train your mind to be successful in the wrong thing.
That's right.
Here's the
Mm-hmm.
question. What have you trained your mind to be successful in? When I say train your mind, let's make it realistic. What have you trained yourself to be successful in? Is it the right thing? Is it the wrong thing? Have you trained your mind to become a byproduct of the environments that you've been socialized and modified in that don't require you
Hmm.
to be the best you that you can be? Have you allowed your mind to be trained based upon the failures that you've seen in other people? And you said, okay, we come from the same environment, from the same culture, so I'm going to be just like they're going to be. How have you trained your mind? Now, remember this. Remember that the power of transformation is inner excellence. You need to write that one down. The
Hmm.
power of transformation is inner excellence. You will not experience external excellence until you have experienced internal excellence.
Yeah, Doc.
Internal excellence isn't a physical thing. Internal excellence is a spiritual and psychological thing. See, it's the reality, it's the mind.
Hmm.
Have you trained your mind to be successful internally? Have you trained the internal you to be successful? Here's something else. When we talk about internal excellence will display or show you how to do certain things. I'm going to give you a few things that internal excellence will show you how to do. Number one, internal excellence shows you how to develop mental toughness. You
Mm.
have to be mentally tough.
Yeah,
When you're going through transformation, you must be mentally tough when you're dealing with life. When you're
yeah,
mentally tough, you learn how to perform with freedom.
yeah.
You're not going to be held hostage by situations. You're not going to be held hostage by past events. You're not going to be held hostage by others, people in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You don't allow them to hold you hostage. Number
Hmm.
two, you train your subconscious mind and your subconscious spirit. Yeah, you must train your subconscious mind and your subconscious spirit. See, as you think, so are you. So you must train your subconscious mind and your subconscious spirit. Remember, your subconscious mind and your subconscious spirit is what gives birth to your reality. That's what you will become. That will become the reality of your I amness. Number four, you overcome mental blocks. When I say overcome mental blocks, you have to get out of your own way.
Yeah, Doc.
See,
Yeah.
you can't blame other people. The
Oh, no.
majority of the time is because we are in our way. We're the block that's in our way. I
Yeah,
can't. This is too difficult. I
yeah.
don't have the, watch this now, I don't have the mental aptitude or the mental intelligence. I don't have the mental capability to achieve this.
Yeah, Doc.
You're getting in your own way.
Right.
Now, the question that we must ask ourselves is what has impregnated us with that self defeating mentality?
Hmm.
Now, you have to loose that from you
Hmm.
and you have to connect or bind to you. I am, I can, I will. I am, I can, I will. You must train yourself. You must overcome any mental blocks that tell you that you're inferior. You're not inferior.
Hmm. Right.
Overcome that block. And finally, develop empowering habits that transform your life.
Yeah, Doc.
Develop empowering habits that transform your lives. Now, it's going to take some practice. It's
Yes,
going to take
yes.
some work. You're going to have to do it again and again and again and again and again. Now, I'm going to connect something. It comes by hearing. When I say hearing, you must voice activate it. You must say it and say it to yourself.
Yep, yep,
You must say it and say it to yourself. You need to hear yourself saying it.
yep.
As I recently returned from South Africa,
Yeah, yeah.
Joburg, Johannesburg, Swaziland, Soweto, being in those different places and seeing the mental capacity of the mental thinking of different people. And I said, I do that. I say, hey, I don't have you talking to somebody else. I have you talking to yourself. And as I had them to talk to themselves and touch themselves and do this and say that and do this, they were just like, wow.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's amazing. And someone shared something with me
yeah.
about who he is.
Right.
We were sitting there. after I spoke, and no, it was after, no, it was before, because we had two sessions.
Mm-hmm.
And between the first and second session, we were having lunch, and he shared something with me
Mm-hmm.
that I can't really share because, well, I can say this:
Right.
he's really royalty, but he can't let it be disclosed.
Okay.
He said, because if I let it be disclosed, it changes my entire world at
Okay.
this particular time, and I'm going to have security for this and security for that.
Right.
But he shared it with me.
Mm-hmm.
He said, now, don't tell this to anybody.
Gotcha.
You
Mm-hmm.
can't tell this to anybody. So, I say it here because no one here knows who he is and
Right.
won't even know who I've talked to, right?
Right.
But he shared that information. But there he is living a life undercover
Right.
because if he exposes who he is, it brings too much attention. And we know all the things that come with royalty in those different places.
Mm-hmm.
So now, but watch this. Internally, he knows who he is.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that he's royalty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could listen to him and hear him talk. He knows that he's royalty.
I love
So see, on the outside, he
it.
didn't have to present it, but on the inside, I am royalty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he knew who he was internally.
Yeah, Doc.
And because he knew who he was internally, he was successful in the marketplace and other ventures.
Mm-hmm.
You better hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knew who he was internally, he really didn't have to sit on a throne.
Right.
Yeah, are you hearing me?
Mm-hmm.
From the national perspective,
Right.
but he was successful because he knew internally who he was. When you know who you are internally
Yeah, Doc.
and you are
I love it.
elevated by renewing the spirit of your mind and your consciousness, your awareness of who you are, you don't worry about it being displayed to everyone else. And
Mm-hmm.
you will be successful in every venture that you put your hands to. Remember to always outlove, outserve, outforgive each other. Optimum blessings to you.
Man, Doc, that's powerful. That is good, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all taking some notes, folks. But of course, you guys can capture this here, of course, as well, and listen to this over and over again. Man, Doc, that's a lot of stuff there today, man. I was taking some notes, folks. First of all, you got to know, folks, you are here. You are intentional. That's one thing you all heard today, right? Y'all heard that from Doc. You are intentional. If you're listening to this, man, you are supposed to be listening to this. You're supposed to be here on this planet, and you got to understand that and embrace that, folks, as well. Man, inner excellence, Doc. Man, that's a class by itself right there. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, inner excellence, guys. You got to be able to pursue that as well. Matter of fact, we had another one of my colleagues had what they call the standard. You know, your standard of living. You know, whatever that is, your belief factor. You know, what you will not do. All of that. You must come up with a standard, folks, for your life. No doubt about it. That's that inner excellence that will help you get there as well. And then you got that external excellence as well. And then the developing, empowering habits. Man, Doc, that's powerful as well. And folks, that takes time. You know, the power of transformation is real, but it's really a lifetime. I wouldn't even put no time on it, Doc. It's just a lifetime of excellence and getting better each and every day. You cannot say it's going to happen in 60 days, 60 years. You just keep doing it. That's all I can say about that. Keep pursuing the excellence of the power of transformation, folks. It will literally help you each and every day. And Doc, that was powerful about the fact you know who you are internally, and then even externally, it will affect it without even saying anything. It's amazing how you put that together. It's amazing. And that's what the power of transformation is, folks. You get that inside right, the outside will take care of itself, and you
Mhm.
only have to say nothing. You don't have to say, you don't have to tell you gone to 50 classes. You don't have to say nothing, that you learned and got these 5 PhDs. You ain't got to say none of that. It will come out, Doc. It will come out. If you know who you are internally, it will come out, and you don't have to say nothing about what's happening on the inside. That was powerful, Doc. Wow, incredible.
Yes, sir.
Whew,
Elder Kevin,
man,
there's a persona, if you will, or
yeah,
aura about
yeah,
yourself that
yeah,
speaks. that speech
Yeah.
that's nonverbal.
Exactly, Doc. Exactly.
And when you enter any arena, people
Yeah.
already know.
Right.
So
Right.
you don't have to open your mouth and say.
Mm-mm.
People already know. Now here's the flip side of that.
Mhm.
There will be people in those surroundings and people who know you will
Yeah.
see their insecurities will develop and show up.
Right.
Not because you go there
Right.
trying to do something, but they
Right.
notice who you are and
Right.
their insecurities show up and you never said anything.
Right. Exactly. Absolutely, Doc.
It's
That's
just
powerful.
that internal excellence that
Yeah.
you have
Yeah. Yeah.
that
That's
just
powerful.
is displayed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's amazing, Doc. I've seen that too. I've seen that over the years, where people, certain people in the room, and people start, saying things that nobody asked you to say. It's amazing. I didn't ask you to say so, to say all that stuff. But anyway, it's amazing how that works. It's just amazing. But then you just stay cool, calm, and collected, folks. You just stay cool, calm, and collected when those things come up. You don't have to let people know, hey, I can, get rid of this real quick. You don't have to say nothing. Just keep doing you. Just keep enjoying your wonderful life, folks. The power transformation will give you that excellence internally and also help you throughout the year as well and throughout your days of walking this wonderful planet and also this wonderful journey we call life as well. It will give you some great, great internal power, as Doc shared with us today. Hey guys, guess what though? You're going to need some help though. That's important. Very important that you get help in this area. Without my growth in this area, without Doc helping me in this area, man, I would not even get there because you don't know which way to go, right? You don't know what to do. Doc says all this wonderful stuff, but you don't know. You got to have a coach, guys. You got to have coach. You got to have training, mentorship. All the above, folks. Well, how do you do that? I highly recommend you get in touch with Dr. Carnes because he's one of the best teachers on the planet as we talk about the power transformation and the optimum return. Well, one way you can do that, guys, you gotta have to get an appointment. Very important that you get an appointment as well. He's on Facebook, and I highly recommend you go to Optimum Leadership on Facebook, and follow Doc there. But also ask the question, guys. Hey, Doc, tell me more about the power transformation. And also, too, guys, his book. This is just some of this is from the books that he has as well, because they all complement each other. The power transformation, the law of servanthood, and the law of humility all complement each other. Highly recommend. I'll kind of give you a good start before you even talk to him. Get the books and then read those books, and then you'll have some questions that you can talk to the author about, folks. But they do help you get started as you talk about the power transformation. Also, too, you can go to Amazon, guys, to get the books. Just type in Larry Carnes in the search. Yeah, those books should come up and you can order all three books there. Highly recommend you do that, guys. Get those books, guys. Share that not only with yourself, but also share that the findings and the results that you learned. Have them, have your family read them, guys. Have your family, colleagues, co-workers, whatever. I guarantee that they will be thinking about a few things and asking questions about what I need to do to get better. Because the goal, folks, is to get better and better each and every day in your wonderful lives. Hey, also, too, guys, you can go to Doc's website as well, lcmi.world. lcmi.world is his formal website, guys, where you can book some time as well if you can catch them. But you can also order the books there as well. But highly recommend that organizations, groups, and associations, and and business owners, you got employees, you need to bring Doc in and talk to your folks about the power transformation, the optimum return, and whatever area of training that you may need from these wonderful books and from the Doc's background as well. Hey guys, also too, Doc's on Instagram under the optimizerdr.c, the optimizerdr.c on Instagram. You can follow him there and also ask questions. Ask one question, guys. Hey, Doc, tell me more about this power transformation. I think I need to do something a little different these days, and guarantee, folks, that this area will help you grow each and every day. It's amazing. I get so excited because it's a daily goal. It's a daily thing for me, and it's required daily, folks, for you to pursue what the power transformation can do for your wonderful life each and every day. Just incredible. Hey guys, also too, Doc, I know it's coming out later on, but get ready for some classes, guys. Get ready to sign up for Doc's University, I call it, coming up soon. So be looking out for that. And it's going to be a powerful master class, I call it, that's going to hit some areas that you're going to need, folks. You're going to have to register and sign up for it. So get ready for that coming soon, later on this year. We're just excited about that, Doc, that people will be able to register and be a part of your classes. That's going to be amazing, I think, for people.
Yes, it's going to be Larry Carnes Ministries Academy of Transformation.
Yeah, powerful.
That's it. And as a matter of fact, as we speak, the person I was speaking with, who's royalty, he was speaking about wanting me to do some leadership stuff because we were
Yeah,
talking, having
yeah,
that over
yeah,
while we were eating. And
yeah, yeah.
I shared with him, he said some leadership in the marketplace and things of that nature
Yeah.
as we were speaking. Now, he knows heavy
Oh,
hitters now,
yeah, yeah,
and even what he does. And so we talked about that, and
yeah.
he immediately uh, sent me a friend request on Facebook. He said, I'll inbox you. I
Right.
didn't ask for his phone number. I didn't ask for any of that. When he inboxes or gets in touch with me, I can't even remember. I don't even remember his name.
Mhm.
And you go through your friends list, I might be able to go through
Right,
there and I
right.
recognize his picture and stuff, but I don't
Yeah,
even remember his name. But that's something that he talked about. So yeah, so it's Larry Carnes Ministries Academy of Transformation, and all of the master classes and things of that nature will be included in that.
yeah. It's going to be powerful, folks, and I highly recommend you guys get ready. Okay, it's coming up soon. You guys are going to want to register, and you want to tell your folks when we get the official flyer and everything out for promotion. We'll do that and get that to you as well. But get ready, guys. Get ready, get ready, get ready. So for that, that's going to be anybody from around the globe. You'll be able to do it. Sign up and be a part of that as well. So that's going to be powerful, Doc. Just incredible.
Yeah. As I was thinking, I might even take ministries off of there and just have Larry Carnes Academy of Transformation. I have to see how that goes. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Amen. So, yeah, whatever way you think, Doc, to help the people. Yeah, the goal, guys, is to get you this information. And as you know, Doc, and ladies and gentlemen, this stuff is not taught on a regular basis. I'm not saying other people are not teaching it, but I tell you, there's only one Dr. Larry Carnes where he teaches, and the impact is just different, in my opinion. So, because things gotta be put together properly, they got to be understood. And Doc will break it down, man, real quick and let you know, hey, this is exactly way you should consider doing that. And the one that Doc mentioned today, guys, which is so powerful, that I thought, Doc, that was the biggest thing. You cannot look at anybody else, man. You have to say, wait a minute, what am I doing that I need to do? Don't worry about mom and them, daddy and them, sister and them, grandma and them. I mean, you got to really, literally cut all that off, folks. I don't care. I'm not minimizing what people have done to you. I understand all that, but you got to say that they ain't got nothing to do with what I got to do. I am not minimizing again anything that's happened to folks from other people, but now you got to start looking internally for the power transformation to really start working, because it's all about what I need to get done. And it's amazing, folks, from my quick testimony, folks, when I start getting better, the things around me seem to be getting better. It's amazing. And I didn't have to say anything, Doc. So again, I always got to thank you for the teaching and the training on that, because it's so easy to blame everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing. It's amazing. I love it. So it's amazing. Matter of fact, the one I love to remember, which I almost got, I think one time, no, two times, actually, one of my first job, I went in and complained to my, ladies and gentlemen, I went in and complained to my boss at the time. I was in Arizona, Tucson, Arizona, where I complained to my boss about the job I was supposed to do, and he told me to go fix it. And I immediately got that, because I could have been fired right there, man. He could have said, Vaughan, you're fired. That was my job. Whatever I was complaining about was my job to fix. So I never forgot that one, Doc. I never went back into his office ever again, and had a pretty good, successful career after that. But that was a lesson learned for me, not to go into the boss to complain. I had to fix the complaint, whatever it was. That's amazing.
Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the power to fix things ourselves, in other words, and not to complain so much about what I'm supposed to do. And because he hired me for a job, Doc, as you know, he hired me for the job, not to go complain about what ain't happening. I'll never forget that story, man. But ladies and gentlemen, the power transformation is like that, where you have to take responsibility for taking care of things, certain things, and be able to help your growth, and not worry about what everybody else is doing. It's amazing when you think of when you get that part, folks. If you get that and just don't blame anybody, you will start the process of the power transformation, in my opinion. So Just incredible, Doc. Wow. Wow. Always got to thank the Doc too. Doc, thank you again for the optimum return and the power transformation. And that little creature we call the caterpillar. I never forget him, man. That caterpillar that we saw together. This is amazing. And that was the beginning of the power transformation for me, just to understand that little journey that that little guy had, just amazing. Never forget that. Just amazing. So y'all study the caterpillar. I'll help you a little bit. Y'all, those who haven't done that, study the caterpillar's process, becoming to the next level of his wonderful journey as well. You'll understand a little bit about what we're talking about. Wow, I love it. Hey, Doc, we got to go. Appreciate you guys. Doc, thank you for your time today. Just incredible.
Optimum blessings, and thank you.
Amen. Hey, guys, thank you for your time. You guys have been sharing this out all across the globe. Thank you so much. The last one I looked at, guys, over 3 digits of viewing. So thank you so much. Let's get to 4 digits. How about that? Doc talked about expanding our vision. Let's go to 4 digits now. Okay, we got 3 digits. Let's go to 4 now. So you guys keep sharing this out, and we thank you in advance. And we'll see you next time. Hey, we're here on Mondays around 12 noon. Unless Doc's out of a country or something, or busy as well. But normally around 12 noon on Mondays and Fridays, guys. And we thank you so much for following us today. You guys have a great, wonderful day today. And remember to always, the Doc says, always out love, out serve, and out forgive each other. We'll see you next time on your midday. Doc, thank you for your time, sir, again.
Optimum blessings. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, guys, don't forget to share this out. Appreciate you.